Could you share with us, in your experience as a psychologist and a life coach, the importance of a match between a coach and a client?
I actually don't want to underestimate the importance of a match between a coach and client. It's one of the most important things, more so than, to my thinking, technique or specific background, years of experience. If you find somebody that you connect with, you're going to do good work. I really believe that. And if you feel like, well, this person has years of experience and they work with people my age, my gender, I don't connect with them a whole lot, I don't think that's going to work very well. In my experience, that doesn't work.
Critical. I absolutely love what you're doing because it's not just critical, it's beyond critical, if there's a word past critical. There's no success if you don't have the right relationship with your coach, not just liking them, trust, respect, because they should be able to push you past where you want to go.
In your experience, how important is a match between a client and a coach?
I think whether it's a client and a therapist or a client and a coach, I think the relationship is the most important thing that there is. If you don't have rapport with somebody or you can't form an alliance with them, there's going to be resistance and they're not going to be able to receive what you have to give them. So I think the relationship is the whole thing.
Can you tell me a little bit about the importance of a match between a coach and a client?
It's like with anything, with any type of interpersonal relationship, with any relationship, there needs to be some type of match. There needs to be a connection that's made.
In my business, there's no more important thing than that initial connection. You have to feel related to your coach. You have to feel like you trust them. You have to feel like they care.
Part of the interview process is finding out where those matches happen. Yeah. Where does that connection, where's that synergy? And that creates this a place, a crucible for change. Perhaps it's a melting point. You go, okay, now ideas can flow together, and these aha moments bubble up, and pretty soon, transformation happens.
Could you share with me the importance of a match between a coach and a client?
Yeah, actually, I think it's extremely important, and I think it's brilliant what you're doing. Like I mentioned to you earlier. Reason being, I think it's everything. Chemistry between two people is everything.
So in your experience as a life and business coach, how important is a match between a coach and a client?
Oh, it's crucial. I mean, Corey, you said it yourself on the website. It's so important to get a really good match with your client. Because even if you get offered somebody who's a coach who appears to be the best in the world, but if you can't get along with them, or your egos are clashing, or you're wondering if what you're saying to them is not going to be kept confidential, or you're not being heard, then you really are wasting your time and money. And that's important for me too.